Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below.
Now let's implement the category screen. So here is our category screen. For that, we first go to assets folder, and inside assets folder, we will add a new folder naming it images. And inside here, we will add all of the category images. We have added the category images. Now it's time that we add this file destination inside our PubSpec. So we'll head over to PubSpec, and here we will uncomment this one, and it's going to be images, not images, it's going to be assets slash images slash categories. Okay, we are good. Now let's save it, and we have to do flutter pubget. Okay, so we will head over to lib, then inside view we will go with browse, and here inside browse we will implement the category script. So here we do have a list of categories. At first comes the image destination, then what is the category name. Okay, now let's come down here. Instead of passing a browse screen text, let's remove this and go with a list view, and here we'll go with padding. It's going to be edge insets dot symmetric. Horizontal we will go with 3.w, and vertical it's going to be 2.h. Yeah, it's good. Now let's go with children. At first we will introduce a little bit of free space, so let's go with a height of 2.h. And the next thing we will go is a text which says all categories, and here we do need to go with a style. So I think so body 16 will go good. Let's save this one, and let's come to browse. Here it says all categories. Okay, now the next thing we'll go with alignment, text alignment, text align dot center. Let's save it. Okay, it's good, all categories. Now we have to go with a grid view to list all of these categories. So here we will introduce a little bit of free space. It's going to be size box, height, and we will go with 3.h. And the next thing which we want is a grid view builder. Here it's item builder. We will go with context comma index, and here we have to go with a grid delegate. Item count, it's going to be categories dot length. Shrink wrap, it's going to be true. And another thing is child aspect ratio. We have to go with item builder. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's going to be inside this grid delegate. So we will go with silver grid delegate with fixed cross axis count. Okay, cross axis count, it's going to be 4. Here we have to introduce another thing, child aspect ratio. So if the child aspect ratio is greater than 1, then the height will decrease. The height of this, basically, that's the height of this grid tile will be lessened up. And if the child aspect ratio is less than 1, then you will get a grid width larger height. So let's practically look onto it. By default, it's 1. So we'll go with 0.8. It's going to be good. Let's save it. Here we have to go with main axis spacing. Let's go for 10 will be good. Cross axis spacing, here 10 will be good. Save it. Here we will go for return container, and we will go with color, and it's going to be 3, shade 3. Now save it. Let's save it and let's have a look onto it. Okay. Here, as you can see, our grid, our child aspect ratio is 0.8. So we have a larger grid. And if we go for 1, we will get a perfect square. Okay, we are getting a perfect square. If we go for 2, we will get the heights are going to shrink up. So we will be moving ahead with 0.8. Let's go with const. Let's save here. And yeah, it looks good. So we don't want this, whatever you say, the shadings. We will wrap this container with a column, and this container will be wrapped with expanded. And after this expanded, we will introduce a little bit of free space. Size box height, it's going to be 0.5 dot h. And here we will go with text. It's going to be the text is going to be categories of index of 1, comma style is going to be app text style. I think so. Body 14 will go good. Here, instead of this container, we will go with image, asset image, and it's going to be categories of index of 0. Okay, we are good here. Now let's save it and let's have a look onto it. Okay, there is an error. The error was because we didn't add it .png, because as here all of these pictures have .png extension, we have to add the extensions here. So let's add these extensions. Let's save it and let's have a look. Okay, it's good. Now it's time that we add a container here, and you have to go with decoration, box decoration, border radius, and it's going to be border radius dot circular. Let's go with 5.sp, and color it's going to be gray shade 3. Let's save it. Okay, now it's good. So here you can find that this text are a little too larger. So let's come down. Instead of body, we will go with small 10. Let's save it. Okay, it's good now. And here we want to go with 1.h. Okay, good. Okay, so the text are a little too small. And yeah, it goes good, but here it doesn't looks good. Let's have a look. I think so we can fix it by going with main axis spacing to 5. Save it. Okay, it should be 10 only, and we can make it 8. Still not fixing the issue. Okay, not good. You have to roll out with another font size. It's 12.sp. Let's copy with font size. Let's go with 11.sp. Let's save it. We have to move on with small 10 only. Let's go with small 10 bold and remove this. Let's save it. Okay, now it looks good. So we have this all categories. Now another thing which we do need to add here is that we have to wrap the scaffold with save area. Okay, now it's good.
Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below.